go. Oh. Family and shithead. Something's down there. I don't even know how this works. Okay. Is it layers? Yeah. Oh, it's an eye. I guess I could have done some research before I jumped down here, huh? Yeah.
uh, I just woke up.
I did a little bit ago too. I didn't know what to do, so I just got on Date Me.
Oh, I seen that.
I'm in the pit of heresy though, but I've never done it before. I probably should have looked it up before I jumped in here. I'm streaming, by the
Oh
way.
no, girl, it's easy, so easy.
I'm streaming, by the
That's
way.
the easy stuff. Oh, you're
Watch your
streaming.
shade.
Too early for shade.
It's never too early for shade.
Shade. That's that's a book right there. It is never too
Too
early
early
for
for
shade.
shade.
This book is brought to you by Randy Maldonado.
Oh, Nita Grace.
You open up the table of contents and there goes that picture. She's smiling like you damn
Mm-hmm.
Paula Dean on a cookbook.
I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
I was on fucking Avengers last night.
Oh yeah? Oh, what you guys see?
Um,
Oh,
Edric,
thanks for
right
the
after you
follow.
left, Edric messaged me
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "There you go, let's assemble. We got missions to do." I'm like, okay. We're just running those missions, doing those damn exotic missions.
Oh, I mean, it was we were too messed up yesterday, but as long as we kept on the time, but I didn't know what I was doing. It just kicked
No,
in.
they didn't have I guess he said something about like having your own priority missions.
Mm-hmm.
So if whenever you log into Avengers, you should go into the worlds, and if you like an orange medallion or something like that, if or it's a red,
Mm-hmm.
that means you have the mission, and it requires you to do like the villain sectors and stuff. But the he is right. The champion points, get Widow's champion points just by running champion points was just they want everybody's champion point to go up before August, before that expansion. But it does go up, but they are individually. Like they all don't link together. So if like you get on Widow getting her champion points,
Mm-hmm.
then it's not gonna count for or it's not gonna count for Kamala. It's just you gotta do everybody's in. That was it. I mean, taking forever. You know, motherfuckers wanna be looking for chests, open out every fucking map, like
Oh,
which was fine, but it's like if you want to scope for chests for a character that you don't really have equipment for. You know what I mean? Like 160 is going to be pushed up not until way this is gonna be after the expansion.
oh, crazy.
So, but it's 150. I was doing my case. They got a new mode on there that I didn't know. It's called Custom Harm Room,
Mm-hmm.
and basically, you what you do is pick a character and pick a build, and whatever build that you build for your character, you test it out in this five like this hard ass fucking harm room with the with swarms and swarms and swarms of enemies. And then that just goes to show you how your build is, so you test out your build for each character to see. So when I heard about that, I was in that room, and it was like it's a one player too. So I'm used to Dynasty Warriors and shit like that, and that's what it felt like. There was so many of them, but it just wants you to like test your build out.
Oh, that's cool. Did you guys get anything done though?
I got another exotic for Kate, and Yeah, we did get a lot of shit done. It's just getting them to. I mean, it's just doing the. It's to tell you the truth, Randy. It's just for the champion point. So if you want to do some champion point stuff for Widow, like, and then I picked my Widow because now you can pick both of them. So after I completely maxed out Kate, I completely maxed out Widow. So it did not take long. You can pick, Widow now when somebody else can too. But it's all just getting ready,
For Wakanda.
filling sectors for Wakanda, which I still think it's gonna be good. But
Oh, gotcha. Oh no, I didn't.
then he left me like he was tired last night, so then I was in the room with Nevaeh, and me and her were the only ones that were left, and she was talking. And then she told me about the harm room, and then she started sending screenshots showing her damn everybody in the group, which nobody really cared, but she was sending screenshots to like where her percentages was at when it came to her melee, her heroic, and whatever.
What?
It was just like,
Who?
yeah, like she was like
That'd be
where
like
her
me.
melee, yeah,
That'd be like
the
like
melee
everybody
and then
looking
the
my
heroic.
guns.
Yeah, it's like, and then she was talking about like how like it was just like, and I was sitting there the whole time because I was so high, and then as soon as the mission was up, they sent me the invite, and then like we just was doing the missions and shit, doing everything that we need to do, and then before you know it, like it was like she kept on talking about, so I got my heroic to 3,000. And then she asked me what my melee was, and I was just like, my melee was like 17 something, like, cause like you mix that up and stuff like that to figure out what. But I was showing her about like Kate, because her Kate Bishop is not maxed out at all. That's her lowest character. She
Hmm.
just fucks with Widow. She don't pick anybody else.
Oh really?
So yeah, she only fucks with Widow. I mean, she was fucking with Hawkeye for a minute, but he's like 45 power. Like, I mean, yeah, but she always picks Widow. So she's trying to show everybody. She's like, what I did was I did it with. I made a melee thing with her, and it was all this stuff. It was just because she got the one of the exotic gears, and then but it's like switching the gear, switching the powers, buffing them up the gear to make it to 150, and then you get your champion points. So then every time you get a champion point, you go deeper within your stats, and you can over upgrade your stats. That's why those champion points are important. If you use those, and then you be like, oh shit, well, since I built her this way, it's like a Paragon level, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like when you know how you get your Paragon level in Diablo, and then you get the points to enhance your stats that was your in-game stats. That's pretty much what it is. But you just do the missions, and then as long as you max your character to 150 or whatever, you get the champion points.
Oh.
So, which you already did. And, everybody was just strictly gaming. I was on Samurai, and it was like, okay, this was like, are you ready to avenge? And I was like, okay, hold on, I'm sitting in a mission trying to kill the game. I was throwing shade. I was like, I'm trying to kill a boss. I was playing Samurai Warriors after I got off with you last night. And I was like, I'm trying to kill a boss to finish out this mission so I can get my 96, 90 something worth. That's exactly what I said. I was like, I get my money's worth. And I said, Avengers DLC is free. That shit can wait. Gotta get ready for, but it just looks good. It does. No, I'm just charge my phone. My man left. Go to work. his boss is not talking to him. I said, Andrew, that is fine.
That is
And
fine.
he told, yeah, I said, that is fine. I said, don't worry about anything. He said he came in there and he asked a question. He was like, ask the other person. That's all the questions
Ew.
were. Yeah, that's how all the answers were to Andrew the other
Like,
day.
bitch,
He
nobody
asked,
told you to do
Mike, do
coke
you
at
want me
work.
to do it? Yeah. And I told Andrew, I was like, Andrew, do not kiss his ass. Don't say anything. I was like, just still go to work and do your job. And on top of it, I was like,
Yeah, you did nothing wrong.
you have the upper hand. So whatever you says, he's just upset because he knows that you have something on him that can get him potentially fired. So, wherever you decide to take that journey with that stuff, with that video, that is all on you. But he thinks that you a punk ass bitch that is gonna turn around and be a snitch. You from the city, but you know what? They're not. So they know that you're not a snitch. You did it to help his own job, but this nasty attitude shit is
Mm-mm.
not gonna happen. That's what I told him. I was like, don't allow that shit
Yeah,
to
you,
fucking
you
happen.
should check them quick before it gets out of hand.
Oh yeah, everybody said the same thing. Like you don't understand. Andrew doesn't realize how much and how proud he should be. I'd be like, oh, so you want to throw shade? Let's see if we can throw shade to the corporate.
Yeah.
Like let's see if I'm sending a video text. Like I mean, I'd wave that shit up in their face
Oh yeah. I'd
the
be like,
whole
oh, does
entire
this need to
time.
go viral? Like,
Mhm.
'cause,
Oh
I
yeah.
could do that. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like we don't do the attitudes because I guarantee you that man, his boss, goes to the bar every fucking day, or every weekend down there, coked out, getting ready, always hanging out with the same fucking twink that like gave him his fucking coke, and he just didn't know how to fucking act. So
Coke's one hell of a
I
drug.
told Andrew, I was just like, whatever, like, because we were all there when he was doing coke in the bathroom. We all had to be to work. Well, Andrew had to be to work at 10, and this man was in the bathroom doing coke at 2:30 in the fucking morning in the boys' bathroom with this twink. And then got dropped off at 7 o'clock in the morning and was still fucking coked the fuck out. So, because they were doing shit all the way till in the morning, and he took that video so he can show him, but he never sent the video to anybody. He just recorded him while he was spazzing out.
Yeah.
So I think he's just upset and because he knows Andrew has that. So I'd be upset too, but don't go to work high. That's how I look at it.
I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer on that part.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, don't go to work high, bitch. Like, for real. Like, I understand, like, if you want to go to your car, hit a pen or whatever, but you're doing rails. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing fucking rails.
That sounds horrible to be altered at work. That sounds like the most unfun thing.
That's what I said. Like, especially when you're,
I mean, bitch, unless you're working like it's like clubbing or
yeah,
it's like,
like, I get it. I get it. I get everybody has their own thing or whatever, but girl, like, come on. Like, is it enough to turn around and try to be disrespectful? Like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. And I get like really irritated, but I'm just like, you know what? This constantly keeps happening. Like, I was like, Andrew, you really are very, very close with fucking, corporate. You're very close. So, and if I go to that bar and that man, like if I go to that bar and that man is very disrespectful and in front of my face to Andrew and all this other stuff, like all shit would be laid out right there. I would make him feel so less. I'd be like, first of all, you're sitting here calling somebody out of their name for a fucking mistake that you, girl. Like Andrew was so mad because one thing you don't really do is like call somebody a backstabbing bitch, let alone another man.
Hmm.
And then on top of it, like, um, especially when you have the upper hand, when you know that you were in the wrong. He's just upset because he thinks that that information is going to go somewhere. But I tell you what, he can't get fired. Like, if Andrew gets fired, like, he can't get fired. He can't potentially fire Andrew. He never
Hmm.
said anything about it.
And you can't. That's illegal.
Yeah, it is,
That's why it's like,
especially right now. So,
I know, right?
yeah, Andrew gets fired. He collects unemployment. He worked with that company for 2 fucking years.
Not just that. I mean, that's a lawsuit, girl. You can't fire somebody
Yeah,
for telling on you for doing coke at work.
yeah, that's the whole point. But everybody quit because his boss is a fucking addict, and he has these mood swings. And
Oh yeah, cokeheads
I
are
just,
not nice.
yeah. That's why I was upset with my best friend about doing coke because he was like, "Oh man, I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna try it." And then boom, look at him now. You can't get off of it.
Hmm.
That's why. That's another reason why I had to tell him too. I was just like, Jonathan, I love you to death, but if you come up here and you even attempt to even bring some shit like that in my house, I said we will definitely have a fucking problem. I was like, we all good over here. Like, we keep it nice and motherly and Mary Janey and, like, you want to do coke? Get a Marriott hotel. Stay over there. Like,
You
I
know,
don't
a
like
lot of
coke because
Americans.
coke really fucked up my family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my family, that was another big addiction. Like, my mom, she was on it. She did, several years for it. And then, my
Well,
brothers, like, they were on it. It's just my aunts and uncles.
yeah, that's
They were all on it.
it's not a, it's not a light drug at all.
Oh hell no, girl.
Mm-mm.
I mean, look at it. It's short and quick. I just Coke. You go get a Coke when you have a burger. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go get a Coke, like when you're hot outside. Like I mean, everybody's into their own thing, but you never hear anybody say, "Hey, what are you gonna do?" Like, I'm gonna go home, watch a movie, bake a cake, do some Coke,
Relax. Yeah.
relax.
Like
Like,
you're doing coke. You're like partying. Like you're doing some real partying, man.
oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah, doing some Coke, Coca-Cola. What else they call it? Yayo,
Yeah.
Yayo, and then there's Yola, and then there's whatever they call it. I don't think they call it ice. I think that's what they call it. No, that's meth.
That's meth. Yeah. I see.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, but my phone's all charging. Charger's acting all fucking weird. This is why I hate this phone.
Oh yeah, we're having problems with ours. But how? What model do you have? We still have
I
the
have
eight.
the Samsung Galaxy 20.
Oh okay. We still have the eight, girl.
See, I have the 5, and I have the 6 and the 9. But I don't know. I wish, but now when I got this new phone, they wanted the old phone back. So it's like I can't even switch back over to my old phone. And then I have the other phones, which are very like they're very older. But I mean, I don't know. Mm-mm. But go in the store real quick. I didn't know what to do. I was like, wake up. It's like, phone's dead. It's trying to charge. Like, I don't know to wake up and then
Oh,
Fish that. What is it? A starter pack? What does it come with?
oh. Bonjour, abominable ninja. Thanks for the follow. I cannot say abominable.
Abominable.
Abominable ninja. Just followed me. Thank you. I hope I'm not boring.
All these little packs, freaking costumes. Oh, it's a Hawkeye pack.
Oh yeah, I was looking at those. I think everything in the Widow pack I already have. It's like I'm not gonna pay
Okay.
$5 for like the green things. Like some people. Shame.
That's not even freaking like $5. They'll just be paying fucking 10 to 20.
Oh shit, I got that dude in the air. You're not getting away from me.
I got that too. I got that too. I got that. I got that. I got that too. That's all you hear.
Cool. I'm gonna steal that joke one of these days. Like, you need to go pre-order a car. Who said that still?
Still standing. Fucking annoying ass. He gets on my nerve. Oh my god. So like, I called him out on Snapchat the other day. Like he always, every time I post up something on Snapchat and I put it on my story, he always got something to say. So I told him, I was just like, oh, okay, Amo Shakina. I was like, so this is what we do when we got defense mechanisms and actually instead of just having a real conversation, so you want to punk people to make yourself feel better. So because I got annoyed because I found out like like somebody that I went to school with had passed away, and I had posted up on my thing that you never really know what somebody goes through. You should tread lightly when it comes to somebody's feelings or whatever, because this guy committed suicide, and still sit there and it was early in the morning. I wasn't like my grammar wasn't correct. It was early. I just was laying down or whatever. And you want to sit there and comment on my thing talking about you never know how somebody's grammar is until something like in the middle of I'm sitting there trying to like let people know like like it just wasn't funny. Like it was a meaningful post for somebody that just committed suicide. Like like so he's just like and he'll like come up on your shit and then he'll just like comment and he'll be like badass dumbass like he'll just say something so stupid. It's always how he is, girl. Like always like he'll come up in the room and it's a defense mechanism, like always trying to just like instead of just having a conversation and talking, it's like he's always like trying to like use somebody as a butt of a joke for his own insecurities. Like he always does that. So he got called out on it. I was just like, well, actually, I was posting up something. And he's like, oh, oh, like really? I didn't know if it was true or not. Why would I make up a fucking thing about somebody passing away? Like, it's whatever. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. Bone virtue. It's just showing a little soul.
Oh, the flames, they burn.
Get some tea.
What you gonna do, girl?
I'm charging my other controller, and I'm gonna make me some tea, and I'm gonna come back to sit down and figure out what we're gonna play.
Alright.
Cause it's Saturday, and I ain't got
Oh.
time for nobody's shit.
Let me run to the restroom. BRB, everybody. Oh yeah. have a tent. Hello, it's me.
Let's see.
Oh, my poor puppy had some tummy troubles.
Oh, is he?
Oh yeah, English bulldogs barf a lot, girl.
Oh,
Yeah, they have a lot of like tummy troubles, and they're very sensitive. Sensitive. So like you gotta watch, like you can't give them anything like surprise, like anything like a new type of treat or food like right away, because it upsets their stomach. Yeah, they have sensitive stomachs. Oh. And he always feels guilty with like when he barfs. And I'm like, don't feel guilty, you're sick. So I have to give him extra love after I clean it up. He just sits there and he just sits there and watches me clean it up like he did something bad, and I'm like, oh, like you can't,
oh.
like you can't help it. I have to give him little cuddles, clean his mouth, and all right. Let me
Wait for my tea.
get your
For my
tea.
tea. Waiting for my tea. Oh, my tea. Not that. So you stop. You're like, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, and mouth and drinking every tea that you know everybody knows. Head, shoulders, knees.
Coffee. One of these days I'm gonna
Coffee,
treat myself.
tea, monster.
Monster? No, I don't do those.
I don't do those either. Yeah.
I don't care for
Maybe at a
vodka.
bar, but not to start my day, girl. Like,
Oh no, I'll have a vodka tonic or vodka Red Bull every once in a while, but
Yeah.
I usually do vodka tonic or a Paloma or a Greyhound.
Oof. It's gonna be a good weekend. It's gonna be chill. I don't have to worry about next door neighbors.
Oh,
So, oh yeah, thank God.
are they gone or you're just putting
No,
boundaries?
their boundaries. That's what it is. We had to. He. I posted up something on my Snapchat, and I hadn't heard from her. Like, I mean, she hadn't heard from me. Let's just say that. And so she messages me up while I'm at work, and she's like, "Hey, I haven't heard from you. I just haven't checked up on you. Is everything okay?" And I said, "Everything's fine." Like, and she's like, "Oh, okay. I was just checking in." And then I come home, and then stopped me when I was outside one day, like stopped me when I was outside, and she basically was sitting there saying, like, talking about this shit, and I had to stop her, like, in her tracks, and I basically told her, I was like, look, um, here's what I'm going to do. And she was upset because I left my house for work, and when I seen them outside, she evidently knew that there was a problem because I was just going to work. But to tell you the truth, truthfully, it was because I was getting ready for work and I was almost like I didn't want to be late and I was really trying to avoid her. So um, I just said, well, you know what, like whatever. I told her that she was like, why won't you talk to me? I was like, well, here's the thing. I was like, it's not about not talking to you. I said, I'm going to have to fall back from you again because your toxicity is coming out again. I was like, this is all you talked about, all your actions that you've done, and now you're paying for it, and now you want to like pull everybody in it. I was like, you don't realize every time that we talk, and then how toxic you become, we end up stop talking because you don't let it go. And then I told her, I was like, I don't appreciate your husband sitting there because he told her, her husband thinks that we're bad influences and that's why she's cheating. So,
What?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, exactly. I forgot to tell you about that. Yeah, I was gonna tell you about that. That happened like 2 days ago, girl. Like, but I would been so like up into talking to you and talking about games and talking about funny shit that I could just completely forget. So
Oh no.
came out to my go outside.
Sorry, girl, I can't hear you if you're far away from your mic or something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I basically told him, I was like, you don't have to worry. Um, now things. I don't agree with that.
You're
But
gone
I
again.
also told him. Oh, I'm doing it again. Hold on. Let me put on
I'll
my
wait. I'll wait for
headphones.
you.
Are you there?
Yep.
Okay. So I basically, and then he came outside after he heard everything that was pretty much being said,
Mhm.
and and I told him, I was just like, well, like I said, well, you guys don't like each other, and I said yes, and I granted, I was like, yes, you guys are going through stuff with each other. And I said, and I don't wish anything bad upon you guys, but I was like, at the end of the day, I was like, I was like, you honestly really don't understand how draining you guys are when it comes to this. And I told, and then he was just sitting there trying to play like he didn't know what we were talking about. Like, no, I basically told him, I was just like, and then that's when I let it out too, because, I was sworn to secrecy. Andrew was sworn to secrecy. And I said, and I don't appreciate you trying to fucking bypass me and going up to my fiance and trying to get information out of him as if we give a damn about what your wife is doing.
Mhm.
So, um, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I was like, I really, really do think that you guys potentially have hearts. I said, I think you do. That's what I said. Oh, my Lord. I was like, I think you put guys potentially have fucking hearts. But right now, worry about y'all and let us stay in our lane. Y'all got too much shit to worry about. You know what I mean? Like and then on top of that I was like he was like I never did that, and then I was like, oh, so we're lying now, Danny? I was like, you already know my situation. You already know that me and Andrew don't keep shit from each other, just like you don't keep shit from Ashley. But the fact is that
Well.
you were trying to like tell people, like try to like go through all of her friends and try to figure out what she was doing. I was like, you're the dumbass for turning around. Yeah. I was like, you're the dumbass for basically when you'll find out that your wife is up doing all these stuff to you, and now you still want to be a private investigator. I was like, you can watch NCIS for that. And I was like, with Mariska. I said that shit just like that, with Mariska or whatever. And he was just like, well, I give my all as my husband, as a husband, and I'm like, well, that's for you guys to deal with. Like, that's for you guys to deal with. Like, I told him, I was like, I don't want to come home on Saturday and then go outside when it's really, really nice outside. It's nice breeze, really nice or whatever. And I'm tired of sitting in my fucking house on my days off to avoid you guys because you guys are so toxic. So I was like, you don't have to worry about your wife coming over or whatever. I was like, you claim she's your wife, but she's claiming that you're separate. She's lying to everybody. She got into it with Brady at my job yesterday.
Mhm.
So, in front of his boys, in front of his boys. Yeah, she got into it at my job yesterday with Brady because Brady doesn't hit her up.
Mhm.
And because
she lied to Brady and said that they weren't together and that he wasn't living there. So Brady was just like, I saw him over there talking. I thought they were just having a conversation, but I saw them over there talking to each other. And when
Why
I
are they
seen Brady like kind of like
why are they talking to each other in the first place? Like it's just so like
exactly, I don't get why like she was the one that approached him because he came into the store with the boys to go get ready to take them because he had them for a little bit. So he was going to take them to the campgrounds to back to his girl or back to his ex-wife or whatever. And they was going to meet there. So he comes into the store, and then what do you know? Miss Thane comes into the store, and then she's sitting there like getting her drink, and then she turns around, she goes to like she sees Brady, bypass everybody else, goes into it and talks to Brady, and I see Brady putting his hand up, like, okay, like there's an issue. So I go over there, and he's just like, look, all I heard was Brady was sitting there. He was getting furious in the face. You and your lying drama, just stay over there. Just stay away from me. That's what he told her. So, and then she was uh, like, she was like, that's fine. She was like, that's fine. She was just trying to play it like she just don't care. Bitch, like she was the one, and then I see that it escalate and it goes outside because she follows him outside. He was like, you're the one that's around here lying to people, telling people that you're not in a relationship, and you're sending photos to people, letting people know that you're snapping divorce papers. He was like, look, I dealt with this shit. I'm not dealing with it. Because, he just dealt with all of this.
yeah.
You know? So, and he was like, yeah, like, why is she following him? Like,
Yeah, like what is she
she's just too much. She's just too much. Like, and then I started knowing it's become an issue because after I had that Mary Kay appointment yesterday with that girl, her friends were hitting me up. They were like, "Oh, hey, is it too much to ask if I can like try to get like a quarter from like the same connect that you have?" So I was like, "Okay, that's fine." I was like, "Okay." They have been hitting me up there, and I was like, "I'm surprised you didn't hit up Ashley." They're like, we don't want to fuck with her." Like her, and then when I seen her friend, when I, was talking about like my connect or whatever, my called my connect up, and she was like, "Oh yeah, tell her to come over," or whatever. It was like, whatever. So then I ran into one of her closest friends, like Ashley's closest friends, and her closest friend was sitting there saying, ever since I cut Ashley out of my life, my relationship has been stronger than ever. Everything is fine because the reason why her and Ashley are not talking is because Ashley was too invested into her relationship instead of focusing on hers.
Oh well she
And
obviously is. She's focused on everything
yeah,
other than her relationship.
other than her relationship. I remember when I was working Randy, and there was a domestic dispute over at her friend's house. She took her daughter, got up off her couch, took her daughter to, and left her daughter in the car to get into the business of her and her friends and her boyfriend's domestic dispute. Cops were there and everything. Why would you take your daughter? And I even told Ashley, I was like, if you're gonna take your daughter there, why don't you just leave your daughter at my fucking job? Why are you taking your fucking 4-year-old daughter to a domestic dispute? That's how nosy she is. So, and then the other day, her one hand friend hit me up talking about, I'm down here by myself, chilling with some people, wanted to know if you and Andrew want to come, blah, 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 blah. Like, they all don't fuck with her. Like, none of her friends. Now they're migrating to, like, being away from her and just being around people who are actually chill. She's just toxic. And her husband's no different. So,
That's too much.
yeah, and then you sit there and you argue with Brady in the store because he tells you to back up and because you lied. You lied. I was like, no, you didn't. He was like, and then you heard them like over there arguing by the coffee machine. Like he was like, you fucking sat right there and told me that your husband left. He said your husband no longer lives with you. And I'm sitting there like being the guy that I am. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny a titty pic. That's what he said to her in my store. So it was
Oh
like,
my god.
it was like, and she was just like, yeah, and, and, like that's all you heard. Like she don't have no fucking self-respect. So that's when I was just like, okay, it's becoming a little bit too much. And then that's when I came outside and I was just like, dude, you guys don't realize how draining you are. Like, so anytime somebody asks her now, like, oh, have you talked to, Santana and Andrew? Like, no, they're taking a hiatus from us now. I would like it to. I would love it. I would love it for her to just because I even told her I was like, when you're not around your husband and you're not like going through stuff, you're actually very chill. But until you fucking get your shit together, I was like, nobody wants to be around you. I'm not gonna be like her husband and call her a whore. I'm not gonna be like her husband and call her a whore and tell her nobody likes her. I'm just gonna
Well, I mean, that's like
treat it
calling
like
a
a
carrot a vegetable. Like, isn't necessary.
exactly. Like you're calling her a whore, and you're telling her that she has nobody. You're telling her that none of your friends like you, but she cheated on you 3 times, and she's asked you to leave, and she doesn't want to be with you, and I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
still
get in
there.
contact with the men that
She
she's
obviously
been
doesn't
hooking
want
up
him.
with.
She keeps doing it over and over to him, and he still stays. So she
Yeah,
obviously
they're both stupid.
I think she just wants him to leave, so that way she doesn't have the responsibility of saying like, yeah, I made my husband leave by sleeping around or anything like
That's what she told Brady. She told her Brady, I made him leave, and we're just waiting for the divorce papers. No, she has not. She says that she does, because when she sits there, she tells everybody else she doesn't want to slap divorce papers. She doesn't know what she's doing, and it's just whatever. The problem is, Randy, is that she's talking to other men, she's feeding her husband bullshit, she's sleeping with other people, and now she's turning around and she's still fucking around with her husband. We don't know anything that goes on behind closed doors from anything lies that she's been telling. So it's like, stay over there. Stay over there. Like, and I had to tell her, I was like, I love your little girl, and this has nothing to do with the kids. But you know what? Keep your daughter over there because she uses her daughter as a pawn. And I don't like that. So you don't ever let her have friends. You don't ever let her, like, it was so beautiful for the past couple of days, girl. Why is your daughter in the house? You don't ever let her outside. She has power wheels, power jeeps. She could be outside in the backyard, whatever. Like just whatever. Whatever. She's just a toxic ass person. Every time she comes around, like just negative follows. It's like what's that shit called? That Netflix TV show When It Follows. Remember when it like then the movie. It was like a movie. Remember they were having sex, and it was like they were being haunted by a whole bunch of shit. So in order for them to like, they had to pass the have sex with somebody else, so they would get haunted by these things like or whatever. It was
that.
that's what
Oh
it
Lord, what?
is. Like, that's on Netflix. It's called When It Follows. Like a little cult kind of. It was actually pretty good. Like teenagers. It was like a sexual transmitted disease, but it's being passed to other people because they're getting haunted by these demons and they see these premonitions and shit. It's weird, but
Oh yeah, it was like almost like a haunting STD or something.
yeah, it's like
I
The
remember.
Grudge, but between your legs.
Yeah. Oh girl, that's a different kind of grudge.
You open up your legs and all you hear is
Oh.
ah. Like, girl, you better dust some cobwebs, girl.
You better put some holy water in there.
Or here's
You're like, are you ready? And you're like, oh. What was that? Don't care. Don't mind
I
me.
was I was laughing at Katya and fucking Trixie because they were talking about like they should come out with like they were still talking about like they were coming they should somebody should invest in coming out with like a bidet for like men to like get their ass eaten. Like I was sitting there like I was they are just ate and Trixie was just she had me laughing.
They are so funny. I can't wait till they come back. They're on break right now from the
From the podcast, the little
yeah for
TV
the
show.
thing. Yeah, they did their That's So Random episode, and then they take a break. But they're doing a podcast too. They do a podcast also. The Bald and the Beautiful.
Oh, ooh.
And it's just them, yeah, talking. They just started doing the video, but before that, they're not in drag or anything. It's just them talking.
I love me some Katya. Katya is a very it's he's funny, um, talented, actually a little bit too talented. Too talented. Like he's so good. I was so upset when he did not win Drag Race. And of course, you know, Trixie, you know, I've seen her in person. I see her like all the time or whatever, like when down in Indy. But um, Katya is something special. And I was really very shocked that she didn't win. She almost won the season. She almost won All Stars. But when you have a perfectionist like Alaska Thunderfuck, it is hard to beat. Because Alaska is so fucking funny, and he does not have to try. And it's that voice, and it's just.
Alaska. Is that the one that does all the faces?
Yes.
Alaska.
He kind of reminds you of a dark comedy queen, but wears Gaga gets ups, like Gaga get ups. Like he's very very dark. He's always like hi. He's the one that originated with the hi, like him and Ivy Winters, and you know like this is Alaska Thunderfuck, Ivy Winters. Um, I'm not a fan of Roxy Andrews. You know, I love me some what's that bitch's name? Alexis Mateo. I do love me some Alexis Mateo. Um, then the older school queens like Raven and Jujubee, you know,
Lady
um,
Bunny.
Lady Bunny. I like her. I used to like her on when she because they would bring her to the Comedy Central roast and stuff. I like her on them
I
too.
know, she's
And,
hilarious. She's the one that did
but you
the
know,
Latrice
Sharon
joke.
Needles and all. Because she's
That-
so
that-
old and she's so shady. And she's
I
just
know,
like.
but she's so good. Our next guest proves that black isn't always slimming. Latrice Latrice
It's like
is
the fact that they always.
I love that they're able to they can cross the line with each other. I love that. Like they know each other, so they go in like they go in for the white meat.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That Kenya says. You went in for the white meat. It's like calm down.
People probably get so tired of us. We don't realize how funny we are. And I say that as in we. Like, we are really funny. Like, we really could not be underneath the influence of having a little alcohol in our system. And you think that there's going to be a dull moment with Santana Gonzalez and Randy Maldonado. Like, that shit would be funny. And you know, we would be in a corner crying, laughing, girl, just cramping up, just hurting from laughing so fucking hard. Some shit would be happening. So like an outburst or somebody made a scene, we'd be in the corner like, oh. Mouth open before we put our mouth on the drink. We got our eyes open, just looking to the left like, oh. As you be sitting there chilling, that's why I left you for another man. All you hear is
All of a sudden, we're at the table next to them, all like, hmm?
Let's over here. The shading is so much better.
We're like, oh, there's a draft over there. It's too cold.
I know. Be like, and then the waiter comes up. What do you guys want to eat? Yeah, can I have the can't mind my business coleslaw, please? And also the everybody likes a little bit tea sunshine lemonade that you have. Jeez. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just a head would tilt or shift to the left if we were in a room. Just we'd be that one to come. Like you had that gift that you said with Kim Kardashian coming out of the bushes. Like, hi.
Hi. What's going on?
Oh my God. Someone video chatted me. Oh, okay. No, it was my friend Brandy. She was going through some stuff yesterday. She was the one I was talking to on the phone before you sent the invite. Well, and then I came to the room. I was like, "Hold on, girl." I was talking to her for a minute, and she's just tired of being she likes to like she likes, she's a dealer, so it's like she likes to chill and like give people their stuff, and she has some good shit or whatever, but she's got to stop fronting to people. She's got to stop because they're not paying her back, and she's just bitching about it and just, and now people are like coming up to her and asking her like, oh, can I be fronted for a friend? My friend wants to know, like, where do they do that at? Like, you can't.
Nowhere.
Like, when you hustling and shit, like, and so she was on this whole kid. I go to Michigan and go buy my stuff from the dispensaries, and I have to turn around and I have to wait for people to pay me back. That's why she fucks with me and Andrew, because we buy large quantities from her, and I don't mix business with friends and stuff like that. So even if she's like, oh no, just take it now, just pay me, another day. I'm like, no, girl, like,
We don't do
right
that.
now, we don't do that. We almost got like, the first time she told Andrew up front, like she gave like Andrew like a 20 or whatever, and she expected like something to happen, and that almost went left quick. So that was a couple of years ago, but I told her, I was like, we would never do business like that, and but she was just like, oh, just bring them in. But she has to stop smoking her own supply. That's the problem. That's why she's always so like low and having to go to Michigan, because we're right on the border, 2 hours away.
Michigan?
So Michigan, okay. But yeah, and then, and then when I came home the other day, I was just like, I was telling her outside, I was like, you don't realize how much you lie. She was like, me, I don't lie. I may have done some things that I am not proud of. And I was like, and nobody cares. So she looked at me, and then I was like, just like you lied to your husband and told him I called you a bitch, and then it was right there in writing that I never called. I was like, you lie so much. And then you lied to Brady. That's why Brady don't fuck with you. So, like, nobody, like, whatever. Just keep it in your pants. Like, stop taking pictures. Like, how old are we? Like, what the fuck?
Don't kids do that? Well, I mean...
Yeah, kids
don't-
do
You
that.
know what? It doesn't matter. Like, if you have game, you have game, but you're married. Like,
Yeah. I mean, at least that's what everybody thinks,
That's what you're-
like, that's what you're telling,
You're not
you're
telling
saying that
everybody.
you're separated. Fucking separated, man. Like, I just never seen, like, two people who have been together and so unhappy, and then they have the power to break that unhappiness, and they just choose not to, because in reality they love it. So that's why I told them that, like, we just gonna fall back from you. I said this would be the probably like the fourth time this year of us falling back, and then you guys always end up, trying to be nice and trying to like whatever, but then you pull people in. I told her husband, I was like, I don't appreciate you trying to keep like whatever. I was like, a friend is somebody, because I kind of told him what a friend was. I was like, a friend is somebody that's always going to be there for you, not turn around and judge you like you guys do. And I was like, you guys have turned around, and I said, you sit in your house and you judge everybody. And now you guys are having problems and you think that people care. We don't care. Like, so she had been crying and crying and crying because now she has been, like I saw her Snapchat the other day. It sucks when you wake up in the morning and you don't have anybody, truly alone, hashtag independent woman. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, that pisses you off, and you
I don't
3,000
know
miles
her.
away.
I don't know her.
Like, that, yeah, exactly. That just goes to show that pisses you off because you know what? Everybody, and I hope the stream can hear me because I'm very vocal. I feel like that everybody has that. Everybody has that one friend that they have that is just like, oh, no matter how many times you told them exactly how you feel and exactly what it is, they go back into the same ass shit. So anytime you tell me, that's why I was just talking to Andrew yesterday when we was talking about, he was like, I really wish that, I had somebody like a good friend like you have, Randy, on PlayStation. I said the reason why I think it was because Randy had been around like a long time ago, so he knows the person I am. But I've always said that I've always wanted somebody in my life that's gonna tell me not what I want to hear, but what I need to hear. A real friend is a friend that's gonna call you out. Exactly.
It's hard. I mean,
Like if you know that you did something wrong and
but
you're
you
just
know
like,
what?
girl,
I can
like,
only say
yeah.
I think that's why I don't know a lot of people because I am just like that. I'll like tell you, and I mean, I don't try to be mean about it, but like I'll call you out. But it's just like,
Yeah.
but it's like I expect the same. Like I expect the same treatment, and some
Yeah,
people
for
can't
somebody
handle
to
it.
like, yeah, some people just can't. Some people are just like, he's.
Yeah, but I
And it's
mean,
just like-
I don't care. I'd rather do that. Like I'd rather have like and I think it's funny when people talk shit to me. I think it's hilarious. Like that's why me and Chad get along so well because he will call me out right away. And one of
Andrew
my,
doesn't call me out. I want
he
him
doesn't.
to.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he does not. Well, he had been lately when it comes to like when I had said something about something and he just sucked his teeth and just kind of gave me that look, cocked his head to the side in front of somebody the other day. I was like, but it's like, just like, really? Like, I mean, but, what the hell is this? Gameplay.
Oh, dude, all my bounties, delicious.
So, yeah, I just was talking about that yesterday when I was on my way home. I was just like, you know what? Because he knows I put on my PlayStation, I sit in that talk chair, okay, and we just, we play, we sit there, it's like we can sit there. A lot of people can't multitask and play, like Edric and Nevaeh. Horrible. You can't have a conversation while you're playing a game. It just has to be, oh, well, everything has to be narrated. I call them the narrators, like that group that's called the Chain Smokers. I call them the narrators.
Oh, girl.
The narrators. Like, I'm sitting there like, oh, yeah, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta, like, it's like you're sitting there. If I put this on Widow and then I put this, I can actually get like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, boo. Like, I don't want to hear nobody else but the game. Like, how many times have we sat on Destiny and was just like, if the boots go with, it's like if you put your right hand in, then you take it out, and then you put it back in, and then you shake it all about. Like it's like the hokey pokey with them motherfuckers.
They just like to hear themselves talk. That's all.
I don't know. I used to think it was a PlayStation. I used to think it was just like, a whole bunch of black people in a room, too much. But no, that's not even the case. It's just like she's gotta go up in there with a big dick man's conversation. Like I guarantee you, if you ever was to be like, if she ever was to like message you up and be like, we need a fourth for Avengers, and she was like, we need two
No.
more people. Do you want to come? Then you would go in. There'd be like two widows, one Kate, and a Hulk, and then you would hear the whole entire time because I was trying to record it, girl. I was trying to record
Were
it. My
you?
phone was like, yeah, I was because I wanted you to hear like the conversation because the whole conversation for 2 hours straight was just like I did that, I grinded that so that way I could do this, and then I did this, and I also bought that, but I bought this, like it was just like nobody couldn't get a word in, and it was just three of us. It was me, her, and Edric. So what I did, because I don't get to do this a lot, because I know that you stream a lot, so I don't do this, is that I put on music when I talk to them, and I just grind as I'm playing, as they're talking the whole entire time. So I'm sitting there listening to like music and stuff, and I forgot that whenever you play a hack and slasher or a game like Avengers and you got music on in the background, the grind is so much easier and you're zoning after you just partake, and you don't have to deal with the bullshit. So it's like, and then after the mission's done, you can turn off your music and be like, okay, so what's next? Like,
Yeah, I was gonna
that's
do
what
it the other
Edric
night
did.
with you when we weren't streaming. I was like, oh, we should play some music or something. But I wish we
I
could do
want to
that while
start
we were
doing it.
streaming. I wish we could. That'd be so much.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that do it. I don't see how they get away with it, but everybody does it. Like
Yeah, like I love
I
was
was like,
playing
we
her
can.
Japanese music. She was over there singing in Japanese. Well, I'm not gonna mock it or anything. I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to get canceled. She was singing in Japanese, and then she's over there like mouthing the words and singing in the background. And
Oh, so they're bringing Dynasty Warriors 9 back. I just got a text message for Gameplay Empires. They're gonna bring that back because I guess Dynasty Warriors 9 was a flop because it didn't have the co-op. It didn't have like most of the stuff. So they are making the Empires now where there is co-op and let me finish Samurai Warriors before I even attempt to go to Dynasty. I haven't played a Dynasty Warriors game in a long time. But when you got games like Samurai Warriors, Warriors of Orochi, and all them type of games, it's like
oh,
Dynasty is dead.
brother.
Let me get some melanin up in here. Do some plants today. I got some seeds for my indoor plants, and then I think this weekend is just chilling and just maybe gaming. Well, we're just gonna be gaming, and then fucking I'm so ready for the fall. I don't know what it is, but I am.
There's a new roller skating emote on Destiny, and it's my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, shit. All right. We did our bounties, everybody. Or abominable. Thank you for watching. Anyone else, if you're there. All right.
I just want to know why my phone's not charging. So I'm trying to figure out like the shortages in this damn.
Actually,
Alright. Okay. Let me see if I can put that up.
I will get rid of some of these.
I'll be joining you very soon.
Mm.
Because I do want to play. I'm up early. I got my
On
tea. I'm
what?
about to put my hookah up.
What are we gonna play?
It don't matter. You can even think of something while and we always have fun every time we play something, like always. So, especially lately, because we taking it back. We taking it back.
I know. We just need our
I've been
girl
enjoying
now.
myself on Diablo.
Yeah, it's fun.
He really was gonna buy it, but he doesn't want to pay 60 for it. I'm just like, no,
That's a
don't do that. I
lot for
was like,
Diablo.
Diablo,
Nuh-uh.
yeah.
You should look on Amazon.
hmm
Actually, you could probably find it cheaper. I've done that
You know
before.
what? As a matter of fact, let me see.
I've done that before where I've looked, or like, you guys have a GameStop over there?
Yeah, but it would if it's six, like it would be probably about like 40. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it from
Yeah, because like,
PlayStation 4.
what was it? Oh, Elder Scrolls. With Elder Scrolls, with Elder Scrolls, I did the same thing, where it wore out, and then,
Mm-hmm.
and I went and then I just went and bought the disc over at GameStop for like $5. Yeah.
Holy shit, $88 on for the Eternal. They all have the Eternal Collection set. I just want the game. And that's what's even in the PlayStation Store right now. Look at that. Eternal Collection set, 73. It could be here the next day. Like, it's higher on Amazon than it is.
But you're not
Holy
looking.
shit.
You're just looking for the normal one, though.
Yeah, that's what
Even
I'm
though,
that's what I'm looking for, dude.
even though it might be hard to find because of after a certain point, like they stop making the game, and then it's hard to find a disc.
Mhm. See, even the PlayStation 3 version is $80. PlayStation 4 version, I found one for 43, but still, it's like he was talking about he was like, but isn't there other one coming back out that's gonna be remastered and resurrected? I was like, yeah, and that's gonna be 30.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Or you could pay 50
It's just a
for
couple
the
months away.
complete set.
Nuh-uh. I think
Yeah.
even for Back for Blood, I think I'm just gonna get the '89 version because I'm not gonna pay another $20 for a skin. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, does it not including a season pass? Or?
Yeah, like for Back for Blood, the 89.99 one. That one includes the 4-day access and the season pass. It has everything. The only thing you get on the $100 one is the skins, and it says digital stuff, which I assume will be like an extra gun or something that will be obsolete once we level up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because it's the same thing like with Nexus. I was all hyped for Nexus. I bought that big pack. I was like, okay, and then it's like, oh, it's just red. It's a red outfit.
hmm
Okay.
It's a red.
All right. Cute. Let me do
I mean,
one.
yeah, Scarlet Nexus is cute, and
It just got way too
just like
repetitive.
that's what the Tales of Arise. They're amping that shit up so much. Every time I go on YouTube, I always see something, and they're amping that shit up so much. But I don't think it's gonna be amped up. Just like I told Nevaeh the other night about our conversation about like how what we don't think it's gonna be. We just hope it's not dry, and it's not like it's just like it just looks good and it's just a pretty game, but it just gives you that tired effect. And then she was just like, oh no, it's not supposed to be like that. I was just like, well, okay. I said, well, I didn't know you worked for Bethesda, girl. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
How do you know?
She, you just gotta just let her know, like, okay, like, are you getting a check? Are you getting commissions? Like, like, because you apparently need to know everything. And why is your other Tales games not finished? You want to jump straight into a Rise? I'm almost done with Berseria, but damn, like,
Oh, it's too much.
you're like, girl, finish some Scarlet Nexus. You didn't even finish that.
It's like, girl, you don't have you have all these games. Like, get your money's worth out of it if you're gonna be, over there struggling.
and that's what it's saying is because it's Avengers is strictly cosmetics. Whenever you put your money into something, you're not buying anything. You're just buying costumes. But Avengers, on the other hand, is like you did everything that you needed to do in Avengers. You don't play anybody else. It's like you're just grinding for like gear to just change up the play style. Like
But it's just like she wants to be the top. She always needs to
can't
be
be the
the top.
top.
And it's like, if you never play anything else, then you'll stay on top.
It's either Black Desert or well, true,
Yeah,
but
like,
Black Desert and Avengers, like two games that are just like I even told her I was like, yeah, you still have, Destiny. You sat there and bought
yeah.
all that season pass. Like you
I
never
mean,
now you don't even play it.
that was one of my last. Well, obviously, there's been a lot of last straws lately with her, yeah, like that one day I just jumped in with her and I was like, oh, I'll just help her, and she was over there running around doing nothing, like almost like she didn't want to see me. She didn't want me to watch her play. You know what I mean? So she was just kind
Yeah.
of running around, killing randoms. She was like over there in that, that new area Europa where you go up into the elevator and all that stuff, just kind of explore.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have to go to like to
Yeah.
unlock the stuff. And she was just doing that, and I was just following her. And then she ran to the moon, started doing those things, the temples. And I was just like, oh, this is what you're doing? I'm like, there's so much story and more better things to do, And then I was just like, whatever. And then she left. She just left. Her friend came and started playing with us because it was a third person. And then after that, once her friend came, she left. So I was just like, all right, whatever. And I was still in orbit, and I was like, what should I do now? And then after that, she got back on with her friend after they left me. And I was just like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Like, bitch, if you didn't want to play with me, just fucking say,
Just say it.
yeah, just get on the mic. She didn't even get on mic and say hi or anything. And so, yeah, so I'm like, fuck you, bitch. You only like to talk when you have something to say, because if you try to say anything on this about me, I will check you and correct you. But
Well, the thing is, though, she plays Destiny as if it was an actual, real MMO. It's an MMO RPG, and Destiny is like that. But girl, they're sitting in the sitting in a free world and waiting for public events is not playing Destiny. I'm sorry, this is not Elder Scrolls where you
Yeah.
sit there and wait for a
And that's like-
fate or whatever.
yeah, like, girl, if you
No,
have,
this is like a mission requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's better with people. Like, I don't know, I just never got that.
Oh yeah, that's what everybody says about like how Destiny is so much fun with people. So why sit there and grind on something with people that you don't talk to and you're just doing everything by yourself instead of just being around people that have been on the game that
Can help you. I
whatever like
Yeah, like, I love it. Like, on what you just helped me on. Like, I love it when if you're higher than me and you're helping me, and we're having fun. Like, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't have anything to prove.
Like,
You don't have
she's
anything to
sitting on
prove.
12. She's sitting on 1220 with a maxed out power level from Season of Arrivals. Your shit just resetted. Like, we are now Season of the Chosen, I think, or Season of the something now.
Yeah, the
but-
new one's coming out here in a few weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, another one. Let me go on Destiny real quick just to see.
I don't remember which one is.
Defenses have been reset, but like circuits that can be overloaded, continue the assault.
Yeah, I can't find. Yeah, all Dead Diablo copies are like $70 to $80. I mean, I get it because people still play it, but it's now a classic, and especially because the people want Diablo 2, and that's about to come out, and then Diablo 4
But
is
you
about
gotta-
to be coming
yeah,
out.
Once that new one comes out, though, it's gonna get obsolete.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like no one's gonna want it anymore, and it's gonna be cheap.
it's like Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh yeah,
That shit
girl.
is expensive if you
can
find that
it
shit now.
Anywhere.
I kept my Xbox version and I kept my PlayStation 2 version upstairs, but. They should have brought that to. They really should have. They should have brought that and remastered or whatever. Tournament people still play it. I'm sorry, because Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was not the best.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. And then Infinite was not good, girl. It was based on the Power Stones and shit. Like, that shit was too, like, whatever. That game died. The game died quicker than fucking Dark Alliance. I'm just like, oh no, like this is not cool. Like, and then they had Widow in the game. You could be her, but she was squishy. So it was like a couple of hits, she was dead, but it was like 2v2. It was like, whatever. Bring back fucking X-Men versus Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was the best out of all the, like the whole franchise. It's a 3v3. You had all the X-Men girls, Street Fighter girls, fucking just like, Jill Valentine, bitch. Oh my god, from Resident Evil. Oh my god. That's who I always was. My shit was Cammy, Jill, and Cable. I always had Cammy come out and finish it out. She'd be like, "Ha, get him, Spike!" Like, fucking. Then you had those badass bitches, Storm, Psylocke. Remember Psylocke whips her hair out? Come on.
Come on.
Maelstrom! Maelstrom! Firefly!
Bitch, that's
with
my
the
favorite.
butterflies.
Yeah. I mastered that move. I just gotta get right above you and fucking lift you up.
Uh-huh. You saw them shit when her butterflies comes up in the middle of her head and all them shit. That shit is a vortex that will pull you in and she just lets them go. I even like that one chick, Spiral, with the arms and stuff.
Oh yeah,
the
Spiral.
shapeshifter.
Oh, Spiral.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I loved her.
Remember her? She was good.
She was my third. It was Psylocke, Storm, and Spiral. And I always
Yeah, I remember. I think me and you played once together on PlayStation 3. Yeah. On that game. Let's see what's up in the season. Let's see what my dailies are. I'll probably have to redo everything.
Oh yeah, it's all reset, girl.
Oh yeah, it's a reset, yeah. Let me see what the burn is. It's Arc. Okay. You said you don't mind doing them again, or we can play something else. I'm just waiting for you to get out here override.
Oh yeah, once I'm done with this, we can do whatever you want.
We'll do some
Because
strikes.
I'm just kind of in that area right now where it's like, there's nothing I really want to play. And,
Until you partake.
so I'm just ready for fun. No, just, in regards to anything game, like, we're done with Destiny with the season. I mean, I gotta level up the little, I'm almost up there, I don't know what level I'm at. And then, Avengers, we're just waiting for Wakanda. Diablo is just
If
kind
you,
of,
oh yeah, we could
Diablo's-
play Avengers.
Diablo
we
is
can
just
do.
hype for 2, for Resurrected.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
can't play
there just isn't a lot.
anything.
Everything's coming out in the next couple of months here.
I wish you had Senran Kagura. I think everybody would have had a kick out of playing, like, of watching us play that.
That game is so ridiculous.
It is.
It's
We have
funny
fun
though.
on
We
that.
did have fun on that game.
I enjoy that shit. I'm almost done with my Tiku's Divination Catalyst. I just need to get Guardians defeated with the Tiku's Divination.
I'm the same way, yeah. I'm at that point too. But it's just like Crucible. Oh, it's Iron Banner.
Shut
I
up. Are you
think it is.
serious?
I think Iron Banner's this
Let,
week.
let me see. Let me see. No, because it would have showed me. Let me go to the
I
tower
thought
real
I got
quick.
it in the beginning when I logged in. Like it said
I,
Iron Banner.
I seen something about Valor. That's what I seen. Something about like the Valor. No, girl, he's not here. I don't think.
Or not?
No,
My
he's not in the
mistake.
tower. I was about to be like, oh
I
shit,
thought
Iron
so.
Banner, hey.
Maybe next week. Maybe they're just setting up for
It'd probably be next week,
before the end
yeah.
of the season.
Mhm.
One last time before the new season starts. That would make sense.
I'll go to the tower because Tess got some shit for me. Yep, Diablo for. There we go, because he really wants to play. Or some Divisione.
Hey, I love Division, but y'all went ahead and left me.
Hey, technically, like, you're really, really stronger than, like, us. We just.
Oh, I know. You guys just boosted. I know, but
We just boosted.
You
I
guys
only
just-
had to boost, like,
you guys
had to
boosted
boost
and
those
left.
damn characters. Hey, I think he's actually higher than me now because every day after
Oh
work
yeah.
he's been coming home
Oh yeah, he
playing
plays.
it.
Yeah, I see him in there all the
Mhm.
time.
He's sitting there just freaking. I think he likes the the on my own type thing when it comes to because he'll get stoned and he'll just be
Just
going
badges on it.
in.
Oh, that's fun though. I love
Mhm.
that too.
He loves third person shooter. I'm trying to get him to re-download World War Z. That game is so much fun when you play with your friends, and they have that huge update coming out in a
Oh,
couple of weeks.
it's Back for Blood first person?
It's for only first person, yes.
Oh, so he doesn't like those, right?
No, he
can't-
won't get it. He says it gives it motion sick. He said he can watch us play it, but he said that he can't personally play it. Like, I think it's
There's some
the
people.
the aiming with the camera angle, with the aiming with the right stick, and then the other one. He likes to see his people. It's
I'm the same. Yeah, I used to work
Yeah.
with a guy named Mike, and he got into Destiny towards the end, but he was on Xbox, and then same thing. He got motion sickness, so he didn't play it very often.
Are you telling Andrew? I was like, you can be really good in Destiny. It was like, and I'd help, just like Diablo. I even told him I was like, I'd help in Diablo. Diablo, we're so used to that grind. It's like,
Yeah, it's like nothing.
You
Like
know,
we'll just
like-
run it again with you. We'll get you up. Even him just tagging along with us, he'll level up so fast.
oh yeah,
We'll just
big
only-
time.
We'll like carry him for a little bit, and that's it. Then he'll be fine.
Oh, give me a.
Yeah, I used to play with the guy from my old Destiny clan, like when I first got the Diablo the first time. And he just
Mhm.
came in once just to show off. Motherfucker came in, made all my enemies super hard, because he just came in, wiped out a thing, and then left. Like he was only in there for a minute. And I was like, why the fuck did you come in here and just make my shit hard? So I had to log out, restart it, because they were too heavy for me. I'm like, you're gonna fucking just leave me here? But I leveled up, like in the few minutes he was there, I leveled up twice, because all the enemies got really high. And
Everybody likes to
show off.
boast. Mm-hmm.
Don't boast here.
I got this.
Let's not boast. There's just no need. Because I'll win. No, okay. I'm just kidding, Street.
I'll be like,
I'm not.
okay, Yanla.
Don't boast.
You are going to be upset with me. But y'all women have to realize that at the end of the day, I'm going to win. They just look like they just want all just jump her in that waiting room. Like, oh my God. I was watching the Tony Braxton one where they all had to
Oh,
go to Ayanla,
I know.
and Tamar was just like being mouthy, and the mom, Evelyn Braxton, she got up. It was like, you will not disrespect this woman. I was like, y'all Braxton people are so fucking dramatic.
Hmm. I
But the
know.
mother looks like the youngest, and she's, the oldest, of course, because she's the mother. But why does the mother look the youngest and all of them look the oldest?
Good
So,
genes, honey. Good
hmm
genes.
especially, I like all of them. I love Tracy. I love Tawanda. Um, Tamar, I used to like her a lot. Used to like her a lot, but she's gotten crazy. And well, of course, you know me. I love me some Tony. You mean the world to. I said the only thing that
Matters to me.
matters to me. Oh, baby,
Ah,
baby,
shit. But you know, I always think about us at the beginning of that. Who do you think I
baby. Think
am?
I do. You don't
Did you
know
know
that
you
you were
were
my
my
man.
man?
You remember that video? The fucking.
That was a badass
What
video when it
are
came.
you thinking? With the
Her in that
anime
little,
had like the.
her in that little dress, dancing right there in
Yeah,
front of the wind blowing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I've put so many reasons why your love is true. It don't seem it'd be good to you. Ain't no thing that you will never change. Girl, you better recognize the game. Oh,
Then
let me
now,
stop.
and I was listening to the back. I was in the back like, why you do thinking?
Yeah.
I wasn't
It's
gonna
gonna
do
happen one day. It's gonna happen. We gonna be them bitches in the back one day at a club, putting our shoulders in and out with the bobs in the background. Watch, we are.
Oh
There better not be somebody that we know that has a mic, because we be just running up on stage, just looking like we just got off the couch
Oh
after
my
we just
god.
ate.
That makes me think. That makes me think of one time we were at the bar and there was karaoke night and then some little twink started singing Amy Winehouse and then his two friends came up behind him and started doing like 50s dances, like waving their arms up, like, and it was just like, oh my
Uh-uh.
god, Queens, like settle down, but they were having fun. It was, but I always think about that, like, oh lord.
Here, let me get ready to stream. Call it True Tea on Destiny.
Oh, are we gonna stay here in the
Yeah, we're gonna stay
Destiny?
here. At least do my weeklies and shit.
Sure.
At least get that shit out of the way.
What do I need to do?
True Tea on
I already got all my
Destiny.
bounties.
I just bought all my bounties just now too.
Okay, let me just go. I don't know. What time is
Did
it?
the other bounties get moved?
Which ones?
The the Gambit bounties. Did they get moved someplace else?
No, just with Drifter.
Where is he at?
Over on the left.
On the
Zurza.
left side.
Yeah, over by Ada.
Okay, so the drifters.
And
Okay,
then Zur's on the other side in the hangar with Holiday.
okay. I just gotta go get that. Hmm. I'll go get my Gambit bounties. I'm so glad that Destiny loads so much longer. I was so happy. I come to find out they had that PlayStation 5 update.
I still still? I just opened the fucking key code. Damn it. Okay.
Girl, you bad. Oh, he gave me a prime, bitch. Okay.
What's this? Farewell sidearm. No, I have the vision of love. Oh, we gotta get Nia back.
I know, girl. Ain't gonna be no budging with that one. That's gonna be hard.
Be like, bitch, we're alone again. We don't fuck with nobody.
Mm-hmm. Should be like, oh, okay. I bet you she's doing bigger and better things. I really, like, if you can hear me, Leah, we think about you all the time.
I
If you're
know.
watching, through somebody's hotspot, you know.
Following Serpent Scorn Productions.
I know she used to be on a lot, but I honestly do believe that it's probably life, you know. It's probably life that happened, or she probably just realized that, like, I don't want to be around these people, like.
We don't blame you. We don't either.
Hmm. No, we don't. We be
We
sitting
don't
over
either.
there. Are you still in override?
Oh no, I'm done. I'm at the tower.
Okay.
I just came to see if everything resets. You know, everything resets like my time 11. So, because I already did
Oh,
on my
I
time.
didn't check. I didn't check the. Well, I just joined you,
Oh no, I did on my
and then
bent.
I will turn. Let me turn the arc. Let me get rid of this wish ender bow. Well, not get rid of it, but put it to the side.
Yeah, I put a bunch of stuff away. I'm carrying way too much shit. What is this? It's a palindrome. It wasn't bad enough for me.
So we gotta get it on Tony Braxton kick, girl. Like, what's another good one that she had besides "Unbreak My Heart"? And then there was like, she had "You Mean the World to Me," "Unbreak My Heart." This, then there was "You Are So Yesterday."
Oh, let me
Never knew you knew my love this well. I'm about to make me some more tea too.
I'll make some coffee.
Tell you about back and me to start.
All right, everybody.
So yesterday.
BRB while I make some coffee. That right.
Never knew you knew my love this well.
Oh, yo, yo. don't recognize the game. Alright, back at it. I got my
I don't know. It
coffee.
kicked me out for a minute, and then I gotta go back in.
Alright, I got my coffee. I got my water. I went and did my number 2. No, kidding.
It's okay because it kicked me off for some reason, and the stream ended, so I gotta restart it. So.
Alright. Hi, stream. That's fun.
Let me restart
I'm
my
kidding,
stream.
everybody. I wouldn't divulge that type of information.
You know, all you hear was boom. Like, damn, I gotta cut my dinner.
Oh, oh my god. Let's see.
You'd be like, oh, that came out fast. I wasn't violated this week at all.
Hi,
Things that
Don't-
bottoms say.
Don't you just love it when it's easy breezy stream?
Oh my god.
Oh, girl. Hold up your paper. Look, only one wipe and I'm all clean.
Oh my god, no.
Hold up your toilet paper for everyone. Oh. Ooh. Looks like I still got some more work to do.
I know. Oh my god. Looks like I'm gonna have to take a bath. What did she say? Like, oh my god. Looks like I'm gonna have to take another trip back to the downtown.
It's so bad.
Ew. I just started off the stream talking about that shit. Oh my god.
You got all
Okay,
your
we can
stuff-
go
oh,
and
did you
do
go to
some
Zurich?
strikes. Oh no, I didn't. Where is he? Show me where he's at.
Follow me.
Show me where he's at. Where he's really at. I wanna get a cipher for the week. If you want a random drop, you better go over. Gotta go over here. Now, what you look about that? Now it's another drop. If you wanna get with me, or is it a flop? Now don't go wasting my Ingram's time. Put your weave together, it will just fine. Oh my god. Okay, so
He's
let's
the song from
see.
A to Z. There comes over here almost every week.
I know. For real. Like we gonna finish this damn verse before we fucking this day is over with.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I see you now.
I'm coming. Turn around. Turn around. I'd go. I'm telling you what, girl. They better not have a tour. I'd be there. I'd get front row tickets like I would.
I know.
If they told me that they were going on tour in January or February, I'd buy them shits on sale as soon as they come up.
Oh yeah, that shit would sell out real fast. I wonder if they ever would though. I think Victoria's just.
I think
too rich.
Victoria's too rich. Mel C loves her independence. You know she's a vocalist. I love me some Mel C.
Mel C.
And
I know, Mel C.
where's Sir?
Up here.
Did you say he was over here?
Over here, girl. Where you saw it?
Oh.
Oh, you new to this?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he be blending.
Oh.
He be blending. Oh, so okay, I got that.
I think the cells in this body.
I'll take one of these. Fucking A. They give me this dumbass whatever.
They gave me the same boots I already had too, and it's like I need these boots that I want now that I have. Like I need them in the new one version.
It's all
I wonder if
good.
they stopped
At least I
making
got the
them.
cipher for the week.
And new ones arrive.
Maybe they
They
don't.
probably just want people to like get like the random Ingrams, and then that way they just see what they like and whatever. Remember how back in the day how hard legendary shards was to get?
Oh,
Now
I
them
know.
shits is nothing.
They drop like nothing. That's cute.
Okay, so whenever you want to queue it up, we are good.
All right. Oh, let's go to. You said
It wasn't
strikes?
enough for me. Strikes, yes.
Oh, it's solar now. It
Oh,
was.
is it?
Oh, that means it reset. What time is it? 10? Hold on. Let me run over to the lady. I might have my bounties back. Yeah, because it was Stasis and Arc just a second ago. I don't know what to make for dinner today.
I don't know either.
We
I was thinking about doing something.
They want
Do
white
some
people
burgers or
tacos
something.
tomorrow. My little whitesicans.
Oh,
Yeah, they want white people tacos tomorrow. I don't know what to make today.
make it cheap and simple. Like something simple that you know you could just let it cook slow. Maybe partake a little bit early. You know.
Yeah, it's true. It's just like, I don't know what sounds delicious. I don't want to make like pot pie because I might be making that in Ohio. And I don't want to make Alfredo because I want to make that for them too.
Why don't you make sloppy joes and call it sloppy hoes?
Sloppy hoes.
What would it be consistent of? Like,
Oh,
it's just sloppy.
sloppy. Alright. It strikes. I don't know how I got to.
Oh, what's it? What's the? Is it arc or solar now?
Solar's the burn now. So, void kills for me. Auto rifle.
She said,
Void weapon.
ding, 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 ding. Oh yeah, Tony Braxton. Yeah.
Dark child, yeah.
I did. Oh my god. Dog child. Yeah, I almost forgot about that shit. Don't you know that you, my man? Oh, I just you. Then you got Robin Givens in the fucking video. Oh my god. Ugh. Tony did her thing in a while. She don't owe nothing to anybody else. That all them humming and hipping and hopping, like all that shit, just like all of that got her to be a recording platinum sold out fucking. Like
I know. She was the
she's
shit
a
at the time.
vocalist. Hmm.
There isn't a lot of people in that register either
No.
that are good.
Mm-mm.
No more enemies in here. There are plenty outside, though. Get me to
You
a box.
mean the world to me, no. I said the only thing that matters.
Let's get funky.
Oh, I saw that.
Uh, 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 uh,
I think they were waiting
That's
for
Look
right.
at you.
That's right.
Sometimes
That's right.
just break the track.
I fucking love it.
Don't leave it.
I love 70s shit. I don't know why.
Try that next time.
It's very vintage. Ah! You mean the world to me, no. I always wondered, what if Gaga has ever tried to think about coordinating a song with Tony Braxton? Can you imagine?
Gaga will work with anyone. She's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She has no ego.
But she wants to always works with the best, like she always does. Because to tell you the truth, girl, I don't know how it was for you, but I was not stoked about her working with Ariana Grande. I was like, bitch better give her shit, give her all,
Sleepy.
I was like, you know what? But I was like, it was okay.
You
It was
know-
tired,
Yeah.
but it was okay.
That album was
Because-
a great pop album.
yeah.
Seven Rings or whatever.
Uh-huh.
That was a great pop album for sure. But but it's like okay, like you still have a lot to do. You're still a new artist.
Mm-hmm.
You're not Miss Mimi.
Oh God, no.
Like
Absolutely not.
you're not here to take her place.
I get so tired of people saying that. Like,
Yeah,
just
like
like, she is the new Mariah Carey. It's like, no,
no,
first
she's
of all,
not.
like, no.
Mm-mm,
No, she's not.
no.
I don't think that she is. I don't think that she is.
It's
And
like
if, like, if anything, yes.
I mean, Mariah got famous for it, but you're not the only one that can do a whistle note. And then there's this
But
one.
it's not even, she can't even do a whistle
Yeah,
note. Like,
she gets high, but she can't do the full whistle like she could.
This guy's no ordinary space fighter. His weapons ain't
But
half
it's
bad.
just like kind of like, and then like all that shit that Mariah did in that register, like in the high note,
He'll still deserve
like
Mhm.
there's so many songs and shit.
or like, don't
But
forget
like
about us. Don't, baby, don't, baby.
there's this
Yeah.
guy that I just saw on a TikTok the other day. He was hitting that note, not the not that one. He was doing another one,
Ooh, that's hard to
and
do,
he did it
girl.
really good. Yeah, and there's a couple like Asian singers that do it too. And then there's this one. I think she's a gospel singer. There's this one lady. She does this weird thing. I forgot what it's called. Like it's almost like she has like a dual voice. Cause I love to do that. Like when we're bored, me and Jeremy will look up best or hardest vocals like to sing, or
Uh-huh.
most interesting vocals and stuff like that. And we'll watch the videos. And yeah, there's this lady, and it's like she's singing, but it almost sounds like she's almost like not almost like auto tuned, but almost like she has like a she's like back vocaling herself. Thank you.
Gotta figure out who it is.
I don't know who it
We
is.
got to.
Yeah, if you just look up on, it's so random, but it's a lady and like they stopped her, and I assume it was gospel because I'd never heard of her before, and they were just all singing. She's all like she's all singing, and it's all like weird. It's so crazy how she was doing it.
Well, it wouldn't be a Red Legion base without another indoor tech.
You know who also has a really good voice too that they really don't really get that much play? Tisha Campbell and Tashina Arnold. They really do both have really good voices.
Tisha Campbell.
Tisha Campbell and Tashina Arnold.
Tisha, is she like hard to work with, or she just got like
She well, you know, she worked with Martin
Yeah.
for all them years,
But I think
and
she didn't like him, right?
but he was on drugs.
Yeah.
But no, she didn't like him. They never dated. They were never in a relationship.
Yeah.
That was the reason why she left, because he was obsessed with her.
That's
And like all they
right.
acted like Gina baby and all this
Yeah.
other stuff. Like what we seen is what she really did not like. Like all like the kid boundaries and shit. Like she could have like she was just basically saying like. And I watched the whole documentary about like why she really left and everything. And
One less tank to worry about.
but everybody said that that he's very good to work with or whatever, but it was just the boundaries. Like she was married, and it was like like
Oh, I saw a documentary
he-
on Shanice. Do you remember Shanice?
is that the little Asian
She kind of looked, and I forgot what was.
oh, her, okay, 'cause I want your smile.
But I guess they showed all her songs, and then I guess they were saying like
Hawthorne, you're
she was
not
like a big vocalist too, and then I forgot what happened with her, but they did like it was on BET, I think.
no, but thanks for that info.
Really?
Yeah, like they were saying how like she kind of had like all this tons of potential, but like she got, but because she wouldn't do like what the label did, they like kind of screwed her over, and then they dropped her, and like,
Mhm.
and she was like one of the top sellers at the time. And it's like, oh,
Really?
yeah, and then they had all these artists like talking about her, like they're like, back then she was the shit. She was coming up. She could hit those notes live, and then they showed, and even now she's like older, and they were talking to her and stuff, and she was still singing. She was hitting some notes, and it was just like crazy. But it's just like it's so nuts how like if the industry doesn't like you, you're just screwed, even no matter how talented you are.
there's a new show that's out right now on BET, but you can watch it on YouTube. It's called Encore, and it's like all the '90s girl groups
Uh-huh.
living in a house together, and they all are not given or get, and they all have to, by the end of the season, they all have to come up with a song, and it has Aubrey O'Day from Danity Kane, a couple of the girls from
Oh
SWV.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And then Aubrey was actually she was doing really good. And
Yeah, she was.
They were making fun of another girl who was all like, oh, she was all off note, and then Aubrey came on and she.
Yeah. Well, Aubrey, the only thing I wasn't a big Aubrey O'Day fan, but Aubrey looks weird now. I don't recognize that woman. She looks so different
she
now.
got too much work done. Even though she got to get with Polly D, that bitch.
Pauly D.
Uh,
Oh, you like some Pauly D?
he's cute. I mean, he's no Henry Cavill for me or anything like that, but like, oops, I'm sorry, I'm being extra over here, so,
No, it's okay.
yeah.
Come rise!
Enough!
Ooh!
Even though I should have saved that for the boss, but it's okay.
No. I did like Danity Kane. I did.
Me too. I love them.
I did.
My sisters got me.
What's your
into them.
favorite song? My heart is damn it, so damn it, so damn it. You can be my wonderful. How we gonna fix it?
How
Baby,
you gonna
I
be
gotta know.
You're so funny.
That's what I said. I know.
We can be wonderful. I was like, what? Baby, I got to know.
I know.
But that one, I like Pretty Boy. Do you remember that song? Well, you know I've been watching me.
Was that from their first
I
album or
think
from
the
their second
one.
album?
I think the second one.
Okay.
What you waiting for?
I liked Showstopper. We in the car. We start slow. We doing things that the girls don't do. That you would never see running this clean. I remember that was when they had Jock in the video before he had the perm. So. And then Dawn from Danity Kane, she'd been put on more because Diddy liked her.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then he had Dawn and Kalina,
And then he
and he
took her,
called them
yeah.
Dirty Money.
Yeah.
He's also hard to work with too. Him and Cassie are no longer working together.
Cassie.
Me and you now. I've been waiting. That's another Arizona song. Think I wanna make a move now. You tell me how you
I
like
just-
it. Tell me how you like.
I just know Cassie from The Boys with Nikki. The Boys.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know her brother or anything else.
Man, that was the year that Sierra, remember, she tried taking over. I remember that shit. What you gonna do? Make a move. Call your mama, spoil you like a baby. Think about you, dreaming about you, got me going crazy. Sierra can dance her fucking ass off though.
Yes,
She can. She just can't sing. That's it. Ah, open my heart, gave it to you. What was another one this year? Oh, this is where it stayed from. Throw it up, dubs on the Cadillac, wifeys, Nikes, gangsters don't know how to act. Adam's Hill. We got the Southern cooking. We got the fellas looking for shit. I love when she does shit with Ludacris. On the same
Got bitches in the
road.
kitchen, never home alone.
I know.
That's this.
He was the one that said it. Like he always puts emphasis on everything. Like he does Ludacris. You'd be sitting there like, what was that one song? I know you probably know what it was, but he had one song that was like, shit. It was fuck. It was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna take it back to Atlanta, y'all. My chick bad. My chick cool.
Oh,
My big juice too. My chick bad. Better than yours. So,
I like that song. I have it on my iPod. Oh yeah.
I know. And then Nikki comes in talking. Now all these haters want to try to be my bestie.
Leave them like a testy.
Oh,
Leave them hanging like a testy. It's going down. Basement.
and guess who's paying Freddie? Or some shit like that. Oh, the chef looking at me. They said the chef will call the mental asylum. They be booking for me or some shit like that. She said, "You used to be gone, now you're now near."
Near.
Shitted on him. Man, I just shitted on him.
Oh.
Put your number twos in the air if you did it on him.
Just, girl, I have never. Just for me.
I know.
The guy in the back.
She is.
You're so happy, bitch. Just for me. And I didn't know that. And I didn't know that that was just like a little girl hair conditioner. I was just like, oh my god. Just
Yep,
for
girl
me.
comes in a pink box. Mm-hmm. Just for me.
Just the way he's all like, just for me.
I mark betrayal of armed forces.
Oh shit! I just died. Ah! Just went out there.
Oh yeah, that sniper right there, they always get you.
Oh, I said thank ya. Like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon. Look at the and there was so much.
I know.
She said, should have said a thank you note, you little hoe. Nikki, she just mad because she took the spat. Word, that bitch mad because she took the shot.
Don't beat if you ain't shitty thinking off the pot.
I got some niggas up in Brooklyn that were off your top. Oh, I hear them crackling. I see it gaggling. They call him Mad and Eli. Mad and Eli. They just call me Mad and Eli. She always has something to say. My favorite song, I can hands down, by Nicki, I really like is No Frauds. I love that fucking song.
No frauds.
No frauds. Like, I don't need no frauds. I don't need no drama when you call. Cause I don't need no lies. I just fell over here. Pick a side, pick a side. I took the prize.
Let's go.
And I don't bitter.
Bang.
How do you do that shit? How do you? Oh yeah, she had a song with Natasha Bedingfield on one of her albums
Yeah,
too.
that was my favorite one.
This is my last chance. This is my last chance. Last chance. I can't. Only one chance, one bullet in the dark.
And I only
This
got
is
one.
my-
Got the safety on and I put it on stun. I'm ready. Stick 'em up, stick 'em up. I'm ready to shoot.
I'm ready to shout. She was always in the background, just very flowy ass voice.
I get it endo. No sexual innuendo.
I wonder if she's ever gonna come back.
Who?
I love Cardi, but I do love Nicki.
I don't know. She said she wasn't, right?
Yeah, she said she wasn't gonna come back, but everybody thinks she's trolling
Yeah,
though.
she's trolling. She's gonna have that baby and she's
Cash money, you know. She's
Uh-huh.
what she call herself, the female Wheezy. That's
I'm
what
the
she calls
female
herself.
Weezy, yeah. I am the female Weezy.
I do love me some Cardi though.
You can't like Cardi. Cardi's just so hood and like real and
Ratchet,
she doesn't
but good ratchet.
She doesn't give a fuck. Like, that's who she is. take it or leave it.
She came out with that Bodak yellow. Just everybody was like, "Who the fuck?" It's like, how you go from from a stripper to be on Love and Hip Hop to becoming? She was a ratchet, like little hood chick from the Bronx, like like. Now she got herself a fucking Grammy, bitch. Are you kidding me? I love me some Megan.
I've been
though.
broke my
I do.
whole life. I don't know what to do with these tracks.
And everything she says, it just sounds good, even though she be retarded with her shit. But then remember when her and Nicki did that one song, Motorsport, together?
Who and
Was like,
Megan?
ooh. No, Nicki and Cardi.
They did a song?
Yeah, they was in a video together and everything. It was called Motorsport with the Migos, Cardi B.
What? Then
I think it was yeah.
How did they get in?
They used to work together.
Oh really? I never knew that.
They got a beat together or some shit at the Met Gala. It was like
Yeah,
over some
because
shit, but Cardi was like, "I'm not with it." Like
Nicki
I'm,
called Cardi's baby something. She called her like her baby,
Something
like
like
a
that.
monkey or something like that little monkey or something like that.
Yeah,
And that's what she's like. Don't talk about my baby. Like,
yeah.
don't say that shit to my face. I was like, oh hell yeah. What's he talking about?
She's like, "Come to my face, bitch. Come to my face." At the Met Gala, bitch. Like for real. Like, oh my god. That is like the fabulous of the fabulous, like, place where everybody's like wearing top dollar shit, fashion. Just like, and y'all bitches are acting like two hood boogers at these damn two successful ass. Oh my god.
But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
If someone was talking about my baby, I'd fuck her up no matter where she was at, I guess.
Oh yeah. But Nicki was also beefing with Kim.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, Nicki. Oh, that's why. Like a lot of Kim's fans are loyal because they don't fuck with Nicki because Nicki has always. Kim says is because she stole some music, but she was the one that put her on or some shit like that for Nicki. Like, and
I know she hates,
but they take
Kylie.
digs at all.
Oh yeah, she hates the Kardashians. Because she said Kylie.
Oh, yeah.
Because what? The only reason that what's his name, Tyga got any beat her for the Grammy or whatever or something is because of Kylie. Because Kylie, it's like he's got all Kylie's people over there watching him.
Yeah.
She's like, nobody fucking likes Tiger. She didn't give a fuck either. So that's because he's over there with Kylie's fans over there.
I like Nicki. Nicki just she just the only thing about Nicki is that she don't like to pay homage. She always took a jabbing at people. She took a dig at fucking what's her name?
Kim.
Iggy Azalea, Lil Kim.
She came, but that's why I think it's funny though. She came out saying that everyone was mean to her, and then she did the same thing to Cardi.
That's what she said.
Yeah, because she said that that little Kim was the one that was talking shit about her and all that kind of stuff. It's like I don't know. I would just assume there would be some respect for like the one that paved the road. You know what I mean? Like one of the girls that paved the road. One of many, like without Missy or without Lil Kim or even Foxy Brown. Like
I know.
Like they're the girls that kind of were there before you.
Oh yeah.
You know, setting
And she don't ever, and that's why a lot of people don't like Nicki is because she doesn't pave the way when it comes to like paying respects to like female MCs and shit. But look at the MCs that we originally have. We got Brandy, Mary J. Blige, MC Light, Missy Elliott. Like we got some iconic like people. Queen Latifah. Like there's a lot of females that are like whatever, but Nicki is just controversial. Yes, she comes up with eclectic, very intelligent type, crazy ass, next level shit. She does. but
She's good. She's talented. But like, watch a girl.
very
Don't be a
talented.
Kanye. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Kanye does claim that he is the best rapper alive, of course.
Says
Well,
he's the
so does
best.
um so does Wayne, I think.
I am the female.
Huh? I am the female Wheezy. Remember she called Miley Cyrus out?
Oh yeah.
This bitch Miley Cyrus got something to say. Wiley, what's good?
That's good. Oh my god.
I was thinking to myself, like, bitch, she is a child! Ah!
She is not a child. She's a girl.
She's a young, you
She's a
know.
young
But she
woman.
was just doing all that extra shit that year.
Yeah.
Miley was.
Oh yeah, she was. She was living, partying.
Mm-hmm. Older, you know, like she was all up on Robin Thicke's dick. I was pissed that day.
You were?
I was.
I love the Smiths reaction. Oh my god, they were in the audience all like, Willow and everybody. Oh my god, that was hilarious. They were like, oh my god.
I know you want it. She was grinding her little fucking meat sack buns on his fucking like area. And then what happened? A couple of months later, him and Paula Patton was getting divorced. Like, bitch. Like, and I love me some Paula Patton now. Bitch is, oh yeah, I love her. Yeah. I know you want it. I know you want it. This a good girl.
You should be. We've wiped your engineering.
Bitch had her whole tongue out. But you know what? I may get a lot of flack for it, and stream, you guys may kill me. I did love that We Can't Stop song from her, and I played that shit OD a lot.
I love some Miley. I love her. Have you heard any of her new album?
I haven't.
It's actually not too bad. There's a few good songs. She did a song with Dua Lipa. Angels Like You has like a very Gaga-esque kind of feel for it. Yeah, I was jamming to a couple of her songs from that album. But see, I love Mark Ronson, the producer. Oh,
The producer.
girl, he's Jewish, tall, fine, talented. Yes, stream. I know I'm married. I'm thirsting.
And
It's
he
okay.
making beats.
Yeah, I think he is so talented. Yeah, I love him. And then he works with like all females and like he works with like really strong like he works with Florence, he works with Gaga and he like, you know. And then I love Gaga like always says that like on her she talked about him on that 5'2" where she's all like, you know, I love working with him. He empowers women.
High gain transmission.
Like, you know.
Origin point is somewhere along the coast, near the Cosmodrome.
Mr. Robinson.
It's a good girl.
That's Rasputin, the AI
Anything
warlord.
can happen.
Understanding him
Oh, it's gonna
correctly,
get easy.
it's a distress call. There are so few ballet fans left, Gardner.
So everybody was like, I remember when I told people out here that was actually the son of Alan Thicke. They're like, nah. I was like, yeah.
Like, you didn't know that?
You didn't know that? Like, I mean, that was so long ago, but damn, like Alan Thicke know how to make himself a baby. Cause that man is fine. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, thick? Of
I don't
course.
care.
I don't care either. I know he's a dog, but he is fine.
Get in there.
And he knows it. He knows it. He's over there like little white boy with that flavor. He knows what he's doing.
And Paula's tall. Paula Patton's like tall
I
and like,
know.
you know, like
Yes,
I think you would love that movie. What's that movie called that she was in? Traffic. Oh my God, girl, that was good. That was good. It had her, Omar Epps in it. That one black guy he's in the Tyler Perry movies, and Rosalind Sanchez. She was, you know who Rosalind Sanchez is. She's the remember Rush Hour 2 with the Asian chick, Zhang Ji from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Oh yeah.
And she was the other chick, the Filipino chick. that was undercover, that was trying to bust that Japanese squad in Rush Hour 2.
I think
She
so.
also played in Boat Trip with Cuba Gooding Jr. and he was on that gay cruise.
I don't know if probably if I see her, I know who she is. But
Oh yeah, once you see her face, you'd be like, oh yeah, I know her. She looked like the lead. She looked like Nicole Scherzinger, but she's an actress.
singer. Oh, hold on. Let me go do this real quick while we're waiting for Doc Angel to join us.
Lost without you, can't have my heart. Lost without you. Papa baby. Do you really love what I see? It doesn't really matter what they can feel. It's not to be. It's a minute for me. Oh, 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 oh,
Okay. Thank you. Oh, but yeah, check out that new Miley album. It's not bad. It's got a couple cute songs in there.
So okay, I'll try to check that out.
Yeah,
Maybe
you'll
she
like
can
it.
give me kind of like an Ashley Simpson vibe back in the day, because I gave her a chance too.
I did too, but
Now after Saturday Night Live, you were like,
oh,
oh,
you one of those.
that was
bitches.
so embarrassing.
It was, but
But
you know
not
what?
as embarrassing as Mariah Carey's performance.
But you know what? Mariah has proven herself, though.
Yeah,
That
she
was
has.
that was a low point for sure, but Mariah is still Mariah.
Girl, I mean, I was being petty at that time. Like, I really was. I was
Oh,
laughing
yeah.
my ass
I
off. I'm
laughed
not gonna
about it.
lie.
I laughed at her too because she was on The Voice and she only sang like one note. She never really like ever, because you know whenever the artists get there, if they're vocalists, they're like, oh, you know, they'll kind of show off a little bit. And she just one time she's like, and I was like, oh, that's how we're getting Mariah. Like, okay.
I know. But you know, Mariah Carey, she is not afraid to call people out on their shit. Just like after her and Nick just break up, she would have said, what was that song that she came up? That song that she dropped right after, like, they broke up?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, yeah. That was the one. The song is called Infinity. And that's the one that J-Lo, they caught J-Lo texting in the middle of her performance. Yeah. And J-Lo, they called her out on it. J-Lo was like, she was like, to tell you the truth, like, they were like, why were you caught texting in the middle? Like, she was during her whole performance. She was like, no, Mariah Carey is a really good performer. And she was just saying, like, you know, and I really do like her. I think she's very talented. But, you know, even though her performance was long, really long, like, she was like, I did not, I was just texting somebody because she claimed that she didn't, but they caught her on camera and they showed the clip of her looking all in this gown, looking beautiful with her head planted in her phone.
But I mean, J-Lo, like, you're talented as fuck. But I mean,
You look good.
You look good, but that's what you told me. That's what you said.
That's what you told me. That's what you said.
Like, granted, stream. Obviously, I am no vocalist. I just pretend to be one.
Remember she came out with that song with Iggy Azalea with the butts to work. All the sexy girls in the party. Big booty, cause you got a big booty. I'm like, okay, first of all, that's J-Lo's booty. That's not Iggy's booty. Iggy got shit done. There's a difference.
All these girls are getting these Brazilian butt lifts now. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. K Michelle, she actually got a ass reduction.
No telling how he might react. Must be some
There was this one video on a TikTok, a girl, she was screaming in the doctor's office. And that's because she got her butt lift got infected, and they had to squeeze out the pus out of her butt.
wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, so like when it gets bad, like it's bad. Like that's why they're so dangerous.
Threaten us with both again. Let's get
Because like even what's his name, Dr. Dubrow, he said it's one of the most dangerous ones because I guess we have like these vessels in our butt cheeks that like go to the lungs, and if like any blood gets in there or something like that, or not, is it blood or something, infection gets in those veins, like it goes straight to our lungs and it makes it like really really bad.
velocity is totally different than ours. Fascinating.
And I know one is up to the stations of whoa. Trying to figure out what Sierra's new man is called. What's his name?
The football player?
Yeah,
I forgot his
Mark.
name.
Mark's. I forgot it was something like that, but.
He's a nice little church boy too, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Or like a lot of these people a lot of these girls that were dotting and bopping it in some of their shit that they used to do, they're now getting with all these churchmen, settling them down. Happened for Megan Good.
But like church, I think they're doing it because like the church guys don't fuck them over. Like all these rappers and the
Yeah,
athletes, they just don't give a fuck.
I know. Like Alicia Keys, she's still with Swiss Beats, isn't she?
Yeah, she sure is. He's another one of those kind of nice.
I like Swiss Beats. I just don't think he's attractive.
You know?
No, I don't think
He's
Swiss
got like
Beats
that
is attractive.
nerdy black guy look though.
I want
Like
old
there's
Alicia
something,
though.
there's like different like I don't know, there's something about black nerds, like they're just so cute. But I mean I like all nerds, so. But like a black nerd,
Black
a
nerd.
black nerd is like a nerd with like swag though.
Yeah,
Like
like Tyler the Creator type
yeah,
nerd.
like he's still a nerd, but he's got the swag.
Rasputin has incredible technology under lock and key down there. I'm almost surprised he doesn't have breaches.
Like everyone really loved that one guy on the Good Place, and then everyone loves that guy from One of Us or the Us show. He's a nerdy one.
Oh yeah, B.O.B.'s a nerd. I wonder whatever happened to him.
B.O.B.
Man, he did that song with Haley Williams. Could we
Oh,
pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now. That was Arizona all right there too. That was another one.
Shank's been modified to protect his system. Let's take it out.
I love her in the Twilight song. How did we get here? The Decode, I think it was.
Decode,
Yeah, that's
yep.
the Decode.
Did you know that she's the only one signed out of the band to the actual label?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like the band is just her band. Like she's the one that's technically signed. That's why like when those brothers slept the first time, well they got fired for being homophobic, but yeah, like she's the only one. That's why like she's never gone away because she's the actual one that's actually signed with the label.
Mm-hmm. I think I know. Love her voice. You are the only exception. You are Only exception.
Power.
What about
Power.
nothing compares to nobody leaves you without just to just counting on that ever happen.
Now the scraps are concentrated. It's lucky that it managed to work as well as it did.
What is it?
Ooh,
It was the
that's like Crash. It's called
Crush,
Crash.
Crush. That's right.
Crash. Crash.
That was their first song, wasn't it?
hmm That was her second after her.
In any case, Guardian, that
And feeling any other girls looking just like you. And I was positive to get to you. Well, I refuse. I refuse. I refuse.
Oh yeah. Wow. Whatever.
Well, whether my time's to break. And I got it and I want it now. Whoa, it was never my intention to break. That used to be on the bus.
Oh.
Just a second chance. That'll nothing. That'll never change. Once you're a whore, nothing more. I'm sorry, that'll never change. Oh my God, that used to be the song. Everything that she talked about is just. And then she had another one that was just like. There was so many good songs from that album. It was just. When it rains, this side of town it's touching at everything. You make the world get better. I know my blackest told. Oh, 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 how could you do it? Oh, I never saw it coming. Oh, oh. Andrew likes Decode because he I tell him if he wants to like Twilight, that's his thing. He just knows I don't like. I'm not a fan of Twilight, but
Oh.
he's like I
Excuse
liked
me,
it.
You're not. I'm leaving now, and we're not talking.
You're like have a good day,
Have a
stream.
good day. Bye.
All of a sudden, it's just left the party. Oh, I fucked with the first Twilight. New Moon was okay too, and then but after the other ones, like I guess I just would have had to read the book. But but that was when I first moved here.
Oh, I got obsessed. My sister got us into it. My youngest sister, the dumb one, got us into it, and then we started watching. We watched the first movie, and then after that, me and my other sister, we got really obsessed. We got all the books.
I'm surprised you didn't get into the Mortal Instrument.
The what?
The Mortal Instrument.
Oh, Mortal Instruments? I tried watching it, but it was boring. I think I watched the first
The movie?
movie.
The first movie?
Yeah, because that's the one
Okay,
with the
yeah.
angels, right? Like where they were
Yeah.
half angel or something like that.
Yeah.
And I remember I watched the movie, and then you know which one I did get into, and I was sad that he didn't make more. Was I Am Number 4? Is that what is this called?
Oh my God, girl, I own that movie.
I
Yeah.
love that movie. I loved it when it
Teresa
came out.
Palmer was the shit in that fucking movie.
She was. I didn't know who she was. She almost looked like a young Ali Larder, and I was just like, ooh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. That was
The little
cool.
accent that she had to fake when she played in the movie, I was like,
I love that movie.
oh, she came up in there. It
And
was
then they
like
had,
they
like-
had creatures. They could have had a franchise.
And then they had that cutie Pettifer. Is that his name? The blonde-
Alex Pettifer.
Yeah.
hmm
Ooh, that's a man.
Yeah. That's see, Brian really enjoyed him.
Oh,
Brian
really?
really liked him. He was like, Brian said that's the type of the guy that you just have some dirty sex for. It's dirty. And then I seen him in Magic Mike, and I was like, oh, okay. It's like, he still had nothing on Joe Magnola, though. That's a man.
That's a man. That's a nerd too. He's a Dungeons and Dragons nerd.
Somebody check out this blight.
I have the Chromatica Rush. Yeah.
Okay, let's go this way. I know y'all motherfuckers don't like Ark.
Chosen.
I got it.
There must be a source. The Cabal hurt us, Guardian, but the Taken could ruin it.
No, you don't.
Put an end to this.
I love a good sniper.
Did we just get lost? Because I think I was done with strikes. I'm not sure.
Oh, did you?
but
Oh, just finished this
I'm not
one.
sure. I think this is the last one, yeah.
Ooh, this would be good for malfeasance with all the taken. Let's
I
see
don't
what you-
play.
Pure magic.
Evanescence needs to come back. They're getting ready to do a tour, but they're about to drop a new album.
I know, she finally is. They're still around. They have their fan base
Mhm.
hasn't gone anywhere.
It's never run out to you, baby. Bring Me to Life was a good song, but it got played out.
Mhm. It sure did.
hmm Bring me
I think my favorite song was from that was
the-
which one was the other one?
Call Me When You're
Under.
Sober.
Going Under. I love
Yeah.
that song.
Don't want your endless time, I can see myself. Baby, I wake up for once, wake up for once. I love how she just,
Yeah, that's I hear it. She's such a
down
she has such a good voice.
again. I'm going under, drowning you. I'm falling forever. My favorite song is Tourniquet. Love that damn song. My God, my tourniquet returns to me salvation. I've sang that song so many times in karaoke. My Immortal is always
My
somebody's
Immortal.
gotta fuck up the vibe at the
No,
bar singing some My Immortal.
I know, it's like, not right now.
Yeah,
That's a
not
song-
right now.
that's-
You listen to at home
yeah. That's
or
when
in the car after a good breakup. My song in me, coming home. What, baby? You coming home? He messaged me on the stream.
No, you're
Is everything
good.
okay? Yeah.
Your man. That's my man. What about Taylor? I love me some Taylor Swift. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I do.
I
I'd like to shake up. So you wanna go forever? Are you gonna be down in flames? Go just logic lovers. Tell me I'm insane. I got a blank space, baby. And I got your name. Cherry lips, crystal skies. Oh my God. Oh, like, oh my God, who is she? I give up on jealousy. Oh, whatever, I forgot the words. Cause darling, like a nightmare, dressed like a daydream. Are they gonna be forever? Are you gonna go down in flames? Yeah. But it's not better than I don't need the perfect game, but oh my God, that's my song, Randy. You make me want to put it on. And I get smarter on the nick of time. Do it once, check it twice. Now, do what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
This is it.
It's just me, just look what you just made me. Ooh. Check it once, but I check it twice. Look what you made me do. And then when the
Yo,
Todrick in the
magic.
background doing his
Oh,
choreography.
not paying his dancers. That's cute.
Yeah.
Not paying his dancers and making money. Okay.
hmm Oh yeah, he got called out on something from Katya and Trixie the other day.
Oh yeah.
I was watching. Yeah, it was. He was. They were talking about something, and they were like, "We're hoping you're not watching right now." But she was like, "I felt so bad." It was like something that Katya did. No, Trixie did it. Of course, it was Trixie. But ah! Oh, I died. Ooh,
Magic.
what you made me do? You just made me. Ooh, look what you made me do.
Oh no, my friends.
Oh.
I don't know what that other guy is. I should have dropped my bomb. But I mean, I got 107 kills, so I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing.
It is 1 o'clock and it's shade. Is it 1 o'clock? It has to be. I'm not sure. Yeah.
It's only 11 here, so yeah, probably 1. Or 2? It's about to be 2?
Probably almost 2 or something.
1. 11, 12, 1, 2.
What
Yeah,
you
it's
made
about
me
to be 2.
do. Look what you made me do.
Pure.
Marry me, Juliet. When it's gonna be alone. Been waiting. Talk to your dad, boy. Give you a nice dress. Love story. Baby just said, yeah. Uh-oh.
She took her. And then she's a badass because she took her album out of the running for a Grammy because she said it already won enough Grammys.
Mm-hmm. Remember when she had, when they, that was the video. You know, bad blood. And we used to be mad love. Take a look what you done. And now we got bad blood. Hey, now we got problems. And you don't think that we solved them. Okay, we can go back to orbit. You heard Haley Williams in the background of the song. She was actually in the video too. Yeah, I knew when I heard when she was singing in the background because you hear her ambience of a godlike voice in the back, you know. She gives me like Florence and Machine.
No. I'm sorry, but you're not allowed to say that about Miss Florence. Haley's cute,
Why? You don't
but
think
she's
that
no Florence. No.
There's a drumming in my sinus. It just feels like it just looks like every time that Florence is singing, she gets so. It seems like she is having an orgasm from her own voice. That's what it seems like.
She like feels it. She radiates it.
You should have seen me. I feel like if I was her, I'd be in a blanket with that red long hair, just twirling around, just no dark, no day. I've always been this twilight in a shadow. Your heart. Ooh, just in front of a mountain, and just oh my god.
Did you see her on the Aretha thing that they did?
No, I did not, but I've seen just a still shot from it.
Yeah, it's her, Christina, Martina McBride, Yolanda Adams.
Oh Lord.
Martina McBride.
Oh, Yolanda Adams.
I think it was her, yeah, and what's her name? You and you and you. I can't think of her name.
Oh, Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, there we go. And you know Hudson's gonna play her in the movie. So, you know, she thought she was
I know, I saw that trailer for
She
it.
thought she was all bad. She's like, I got that role. But
You got that role, but you lost that weight.
Yeah.
She lost all that weight.
She did.
It's not going to be believable now. Mm-mm.
But, but yeah, like when Florence came on, I was like, and you know, she's right there on the side, all whimsy and kind of but she sang Freedom, and it was just like what? Oh
Freedom,
man, it's great.
freedom,
If you hear her singing it,
freedom. I'm gonna have to look that shit up. Oh, freedom. Seven devils all around you. I love that damn song.
I love
That's that I'm pissed off song. Don't fuck with me. Like, I'll be coming to the day is gone. Because I love that movie, Beautiful Creatures, and that song was themed
Oh, I
from that
love
movie.
that movie. I was
Hmm.
wishing they would do another one and they didn't.
I know. They were supposed to be beautiful creatures, beautiful ashes, and something, beautiful demons. They had like a whole
Yeah.
genre, like the whole book.
I don't know why it didn't do so
Like,
well. It was such a good movie. And then Emily Russum was in it. Miss Emma was in
oh yeah,
it. And then oh, it was such a good cast and everything.
oh yeah. Who was the villain? Anna Kendrick was in it. Yeah, she was.
Was she?
Was she in it? I think she was the.
Was she one of the relatives?
No, I think Anna Kendrick was one of the. No, Anna Kendrick wasn't. Okay, I thought she was one of like the girls that was like a bully. I thought she was.
Oh no,
It could be
it was
somebody
like
else.
that black girl and then like another girl, and they were all Christian or
Hmm.
whatever. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
they were all mean. Well, my mama told me not to do
yeah. My mother said that her whole family is Satanist. I was like, okay, like that bitch actually took that whole window in the classroom, said,
Mm-hmm.
broke every fucking. There was times when I watched the movie and I was just like, I want to see her. I want to see her give in to the darkness. Like I really wanted to watch her, but I loved how they ended it because it was like she was able to maintain it. So it was like she's half breed, so she had the dark and the light in her.
Yeah, oh, I loved it. And her
And then,
eyes at the end. And
mm-hmm.
then Miss Viola Davis coming in, running the library.
I know, with all her kente shit on in that
Uh-huh.
damn forest, like talking about, well,
Shit.
some things cannot be stopped.
Yeah,
Like, you better give it, Miss Davis. Like,
always does.
she always does. She plays Amanda in fucking Suicide Squad
I know. Oh. And when she's all stabbing that heart at the end with Enchantress. Oh, I love that shit. She's all pissed.
with her Bill Cosby hair, her little
Hmm.
fro. Hmm. I love her and How to Get Away with Murder. I'm surprised you don't sit down and watch that.
Chad watched all of that. I couldn't. I don't know. Shonda Rhimes, I like her, but she's a little too much. I almost
Is
got
that the black chick?
Shonda Rhimes. Yeah, she's the one that makes all those shows, like How to Get Away with Murder, Scandal. I almost got through all of Scandal, but I think I didn't watch like the last two seasons. I was just like, oh.
I like Scandal, but I like Revenge better with Emily
I try
Durant.
to
What's that
watch
one name?
that. Yeah, I try to watch that. I think I only got through half the first season. All right, girl.
But Miss Olivia Pope, she was doing some crazy shit. It's like you didn't know who to trust. You couldn't even know who to trust on How to Get Away with Murder. But on Scandal, like you didn't know to trust Miss
Mm-mm.
Olivia Pope.
They were all trying to get up there. They were all trying to climb that tree. Are we done on Destiny? Or do we need to go
We
in?
can.
Or we
We
need to go
can.
somewhere?
I was just I'm just infusing my shit to make sure like seven devils all around you. I'll be coming to the day. Just want to see how high I'm up there. I can possibly get up a little bit higher. You lift me up. I'll be going to the day is gone. Okay, I'm now 1310, claiming your reward in the quest log for. Okay, so I reached the soft cap. Yay! Okay, now they tell me to go pick up a reward.
Give me your money too.
And when I was younger and I watched Roger Rabbit back in the day, I thought I was Jessica Rabbit when she was first introduced. She came walking out of that damn in the club. The, Get out of here. Give me some money too.
Patty cake, patty cake.
And then when she sang, it was different because it was Kathleen Turner's voice when she talked. Just like, Roger, get in the car. Like, it's so fucking not even right for that. I remember when he was talking to Betty Boop at the bars too, and then he was just like, he was like, she's with Roger Rabbit, and Betty Boop's like, yeah, what a lucky girl. Betty Boop is so cute. What a lucky girl. No, I haven't. I laughed hard when I seen Betty Boop. Like, no, not Betty Boop, but I laughed harder at Shrek when, when Fiona was singing to that damn bird, man.
Oh my
Like
God.
that shit had me
Shrek is the funniest shit. Jeremy, like we used to play those for Jeremy like all the time when he was little, and it was so funny. We overplayed it obviously because he loved it, but just watching him over again.
It was like introducing Snow White, and that bitch came out and fell right on her face because she was dead asleep. Or Sleeping Beauty. It was
Sleeping Beauty,
either
yeah,
one.
one of them.
I think it was Sleeping Beauty. Because nobody was expecting that. We just did not see that shit coming. She's like, ah! That poor bird just.
The two little legs.
The two little legs on the branch with the smoke.
And
it
then,
was
and then she fucking sees the nest, and then that's how they make breakfast. Oh shit, that was
That's-
funny.
That was Cameron Diaz. That was her voice too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And then Amy Poehler was no, Amy Poehler was Snow White. Remember?
Was
'Cause
Snow
at-
White?
Yeah, because at the end on that second one, that's when she's all like, comes out all like, ah, and then she's like, ah. She starts singing that left sound of the song, and then all the animals start attacking. Oh shit.
No, they're fucking ate up. Ate up. Let's see.
And the
I'm
fucking
trying to break some shit
Pinocchio.
down.
Oh my god, I love fucking Pinocchio and the gingerbread.
Remember when
man.
they were doing the whole? Remember when they were doing the Macarena?
Mhm.
That shit was funny too.
They went in all of it. Are we still going to space? Or what? Or you? Not that I'm like pressuring you or anything. I'm just curious.
No, it doesn't matter. We did the strikes already, so let me just see what else I got left, and then because I can always do that later. Okay, I did my strikes. So all I gotta do is Gambit and Crucible. We can do that later. You know, I don't want to drag the day with Destiny. I'm now 1310 over, so.
All right, everybody. 3 hours of Destiny, not too shabby. We'll probably be back on something else.
Something